Hi guys, welcome all to the Max lecture series. So in the last two sessions, we understood how to apply double integration for the various functions when the limits has been given without functions. Without functions means what? Like your limits will be simply defined 0 to 2, 0 to pi by 2, 0 to infinity, minus infinity to 0, minus infinity to plus infinity. But if you observe, there will be no any variables. Variables means 0 to x, 0 to y square, 0 to p, x to y. These type of functions we have been observed. Now if you look into the given function, see there, once again one more double integration is given here, and if you focus into the limit, first limit is not having any variables, like it is simply defined as 0 to 3. But second limit, if you observe, it's traveling from 0 to x. Sir, what shall we do? In the last two classes, whatever the problems that we have been observed, in that case, either you can directly integrate with respect to x first, or you can start your integration with respect to y first. The choices of taking x or y while starting the integration is completely in our hand, because they haven't given any specifications in the limits. Limits are simply defined with some variables 0 to infinity, 0 to pi by 2, like that. But here when a function, see, you are going to integrate with respect to x and you are also going to integrate with respect to y. Now if you observe the limits, in the limit also I am observing the same variable. See there, x is given here. Sir, what can I do? When these type of things will be given, then it is mandatory to start up with the it actual meaning is we have to starting our integration with respect to dx or dy, that will be directly defined by them. Now tell me, sir, how can we start with this? See there, one thing what you have to observe is when your limits will be given like this, there are two integration. One integration is defined in terms of variable, another integration is defined in terms of simply limits without variables. In that case, first you have to complete your integration with variable and then you have to complete your integration without variable. Like some limit is given without variables, right? 0 to 3, 0 to 5, like that. Do remember, that is very important. First you must complete your integration with the variables limit. After that you can go with the finite, like finite or infinite, but without variable, whatever the limit will be given, that you have to consider in the second case. Shall we start now? Yes sir. So in this case, if you observe, there are two limits given. One is 0 to x, another one is 0 to 3. Which one we have to take? First we have to consider 0 to x only, sir. That is the first step. Now tell me whether we have to integrate it with respect to x or we have to integrate it with respect to y, sir. Many of you giving the answer, sir, immediately x only, sir. With respect to dx we have to integrate. No sir, your answer is wrong. Why it is wrong? Why? Because the actual meaning of the limit, if it is defined as 0 to x, its actual meaning is they are telling that the value of y is basically approaching from 0 to x. And by default, another limit you can take. When I am observing here, if your limit is defined in terms of x, it means y is varying its limit from 0 to x. If your limit is defined from 0 to y, then what you can say, by default x is varying from 0 to y. That is mathematical relation. I don't want to go too much depth in that. Just understand, keep these things in your mind. So it means always you have to select the opposite variable to the given variable in the limit. What is the given variable in the limit? X is there. It means the limit was defined for y. So you have to do the integration with respect to y first. Take this one. So continue. Let me fix 0 to 3 as it is. If we are going to integrate this function with respect to y, then keep dx as constant. As of now I am not going to integrate with respect to dx, so I am keeping dx outside. If we integrate with respect to y, then 6 will become 6y minus x into y minus y power 2 by 2. Then its corresponding limits are 0 to x, then it will be dx. Later on, while solving so many problems, by default, by nature, you will be understanding why we are going up with the y first, why we are going up with the x next. By default, you will be understanding. I am not going to tell anything, don't worry. Okay, sir. Now, what you will be getting? 6. Upper limit will become x. So, 6x minus x square minus x square by 2. If we substitute lower limit, then whole value will become 0. So, I am not going to consider it, just skip it. 0 to 3. Further, what will you obtain? From here I can say, if we add this all, can we add this? Yes sir, 6x minus x, see, minus x square by 2. What you will be obtaining? This will become 3 times of x power 2 by 2. Yes sir. Now let us proceed further the integration. Once again, it's time to integrate the function with respect to x. What you will be obtaining? This will become 6x power 2 by 2 minus 3 by 2 dot x power 3 by 3. One more 3 will appear. So this 3 will get cancelled with that 3. Now you can substitute the limits. Limits has been defined as 0 to 3. Can you tell me the answer now? Yes sir. It's time to write down the final answer. If you substitute the upper limit, it will be giving you, see, we can also cancel this. 6 by 2 will give you 3. 3 into 3 square upper limit minus here 3 cube by 2, upper limit is over, minus lower limit will give you 0. Why? Here also we have x square, here also we have x power 3, so both will give us 0 only. So from here I can say 3 square will give us 9, 9 times of 3 will give us 27 minus 27 by 2. Further, what you will be obtaining? 27 minus 27 by 2, once again will be giving you 27 by 2 only, like 1 minus 1 by 2. So 27 by 2, I hope it will be equal to what? 13 times of 2 will be 26, 5 times of 2 will be 10. So 13.5 is the expected correct answer for the given function. I hope you all understood the actual meaning of this double integration. What is this? Nothing is there. Just you have to check. Whenever limits are given, you have to decide with respect to whom we are going to start the integration. I told you first always take the limit which is given in terms of variable and then take the second limit which is given in terms of only some values like 0 to infinity, 0 to 10, 0 to 3, whatever it is. Such that, and second thing is, whatever the variable that will be given here, you should start integration with respect to opposite variable to that. If given variable is x, then you should start integration with respect to y, because its actual limit is y equal to 0 to y equal to x. It means we are going to integrate this function with respect to y. So these two things you have to keep it in your mind when you are doing double integration. This is all for this lecture. Remaining things we will see in the next class. Thank you all.